Welcome back to TV8 Vail. This is Liz Farron, and I'm so happy to be here right now. You are such a wonderful lady, and this is Knapp Harvest. And I am so happy to see you here today. Cary, correct?
Yes, that is correct. And it's Knapp Ranch with all sorts of businesses underneath. So Knapp Ranch is our mothership up at the top of Edwards. It's a ranch, 270-acre ranch.
Wow.
And all of our businesses started up there with research and development. So our business called The Farm, we grow mushrooms up there, microgreens, and vegetables. So we supply our own store, Knapp Harvest, which is in Eagle Ranch, and we also supply restaurants. So we're really proud of our mushrooms. I love following Allie from the Bookworm. She picked up almost everything we do up there. We've had, for bird watching, we've had ACES, which is Aspen's bird watching group, come up and identify all the birds that are on Knapp Ranch. So we have a little book about all the birds that are local right up there on the ranch. So I loved following her about that. Wildflowers, all sorts of beautiful wildflowers. But to go back to the different businesses, so the farm started up there. We wanted to see what the homesteaders would have grown at 9,000 feet. And so that's how that became, you know, it was research, but then became a business. We expanded by Knapp Garden Center, which is in Eagle behind City Market, so that you don't have to drive all the way to the ranch. You actually can't buy from up at the ranch. So you can find all sorts of beautiful perennials and things because, of course, bees are very important to us. And perennial flowers and some annual flowers are great for attracting pollinators. So the Knapp Harvest is where we showcase all of these products. So we have an orchard up there at 8,700 feet. The research and development about that was we needed bees to pollinate the orchard. And so Carmen, our master beekeeper, went to Slovenia and learned how to be a beekeeper. And now we manage 29 hives up and down the valley. It's so fun to go out and play with the girls, and we call them the girls. They're
bees?
The bees are our girls. That's in Slovenia. They call them Mama, Papa, and the boys and the girls. So
the mamas and the papas.
It's very, very cool. So anyway, a lot that we do up there becomes businesses. And so Knapp's Nectar, we sell all sorts of honeys at Knapp Harvest that Carmen sources from around the valley, all 29 hives. So we have very hyper local. So if you live in Lake Creek, we have Lake Creek honey separated and in a bottle for you. Trapper's Lake Fireweed, which is the #1 honey to try before you die. That's on the list of national honeys.
Wow.
We have that as well. And so it's very fun. She also makes products out of the hive. So we've got lip balm, soaps, fantastic cream that's all from the hive, beeswax, propolis, royal jelly. So a lot of things that we stand for at Knapp is all about nature. We're stewards of this beautiful valley, this land, the ranch. We feel very strongly about protecting our environment up here. So we're very involved in all sorts of things. One of the businesses we really support is Ground Up, which is a compost tea company that's right here in our valley, and it takes dusty dirt and turns it into rich, rich soil. Dusty dirt just blows away. That's our #1 problem from carbon sequestration. That's a tough one, but we are trying very hard in this world to sequester carbon. And part of it is if you're using till methods in farming, you're just tilling up dirt, and it's devoid of life. So this compost tea will help rebuild your soil with the great microbes, micronutrients you need, and it turns it into soil. The difference between picking up dirt, picking up soil is really very obvious. Well, yeah, and there's worms and there's all sorts of stuff going on in there. So, that's kind of where, in a nutshell, kind of what Knapp Ranch stands for is, just sustainability, taking care of our beautiful valley.
Well, I can say that I had a list of questions for you, but you basically answered every single one of them for me, which I find very easy for my job. Thank you very much. But you guys are so involved in being organic and healthy, and I know you have fresh produce fruits and vegetables, and I read about all the soaps and all that great stuff. And you really do. I mean, if anybody has the perfect carbon footprint,
we're trying.
It's
we
them.
really, really trying.
And it's not a bad word, but tell me about Biatch.
Well, Biatch is a great little product. We've got all sorts of products down at Knapp Harvest. So not just our own products, but also other vendors that are sustainable, local. And so, yeah, as you mentioned, we have Palisade fruit, vegetables. If we're not growing it at Knapp Ranch, we source it. It's all organic and good for you. So, yeah, the Biatch is just one of our lines.
I just laughed when I saw
I
that.
love it too. And we have so many bee products
Yes.
that it's really, really fun. And the other thing I'm going to mention, when you were saying that we're involved in the community, we're very involved in the Eagle Wild Mushroom Festival that's coming up August 5th through the 6th and 7th. Come down, sign up, get online, wildmushroomfestival.com. It is going to be fun, and we'll be showcasing our Knapp Ranch mushrooms all over the place. There'll also be speakers talking about wild foraging. Again, I saw that book at Bookworm.
Yes.
I'm marching right down there today to get the wild foraging book. I think that's fantastic. So, yeah, we're trying to celebrate, you know, everything that comes out of the ground, everything that's around us. And the Mushroom Fest will be really fun. So it starts out Friday night with a meet and greet. We're at Knapp Harvest. We'll have charcuterie available for you to try, all Colorado products. We'll have some of our honeys on there and some of our mushrooms. And next door you walk over to Color Coffee, and that's how you sign up and get all your credentials. And then Saturday in the park, Marla, our Second Nature gourmet chef, she will be showing you what to do with mushrooms. And she's got two or three educational cooking things. So get online, get to this thing. It should be really, really fun.
That sounds amazing, and both Maddie and I have discovered that neither one of us are the best cooks. So that would be a wonderful experience so we can learn a little of the basics.
Absolutely.
And I have had many dishes with the morel mushrooms and all the other stuff that people go looking for. That's just an incredible experience for everybody. And you have to save some of your Palisade peaches for Maddie because she was making me hungry earlier talking about
she'll
those
have to
beautiful
get
peaches.
down there. I'm telling you, heirloom tomatoes, peaches, apricots right now are #1. They're just going out the door. And if you've never had an heirloom tomato, do yourself a favor. The difference between an heirloom and a regular big grocery store tomato is huge.
And you don't taste just water, you actually taste the vegetable.
Exactly.
Cary from Knapp Harvest, I am so happy to have met you and have
Thank
you here
you.
on TV8. You're just so passionate and filled with love and life for what you do, and that's what
you.
matters most. Please make sure you go to knappharvest.com to find out all the great information that they have and all their wonderful products, and make sure you go visit Cary. Thank you very much, Cary. This is
You're
Liz,
welcome.
and we are TV8.